Hey everyone, it's Lisa from Moon Prism Planner. Welcome back to my channel for another video, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Either way, thank you for watching. Today we're going to be planning for the month of August 2019, and also of the notes sections in my vertical neutral life planner. And this is the 2019 to 2020 planner. As you might have been able to tell with the little hexagons. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the kit I'm actually going to be using this month is a kit from Wild Summer Designs. And this is not an August kit. This is just like a kit you could use for whenever. As you can see, there's like no month on here. So it's just got this pretty like ombre of blue to this creamy color, and there's a little pinkish in there. And I chose this for August because it kind of reminds me of like the beach, like as if this was like the waves right here coming in, you know, and this is like the sand. And it's got that nice gradient. So yeah, it just reminds me of the beach and the waves and stuff. So I thought it'd be cute for August. And also, since her kits they're not month specific, she does sell these, a larger sheet that I cut in her shop where it's just like the months that are foiled. And so I picked up a sheet in gold and a sheet in silver too. Because you never know if I might want to also use one of her kits or something in the later months. October, November, December, I like to use silver for the majority of it. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get started. So I've never used one of her kits before, and I'm also not familiar with how well are they going to like work in the new Erin Condrens. I see she's got some space here. Some boxes here for like those, you know, days that are not in the month. So like this whole week, the beginning of the week right there is just July dates. So I'm going to take this box and just line it up to here because this is going to help me to lay down that really big sticker at the top there that I have pretty much no guidance whatsoever laying down. So these are very sticky stickers. These are premium matte stickers. If you have trouble with your premium matte stickers being a little bit too sticky, you can always stick them down to your skin and then take them off, and that takes away a little bit of that tack so that, you know, it's more forgiving if you need to lift it up and it won't pull up the paper. Since this is so bold right here, and premium matte stickers do tend to be a little on the thinner side, I'm going to go ahead and wipe this out. I do, however, like the font though, the little cursive-y font, so that's why I really don't mind if I ever have to use, if I don't have a kit for the month, like in July, I did not have my kit, and I don't really mind too much because I do, you know, just like the way that the Erin Condrens are designed, just as they are. They're very pretty. Okay, I got some white out on the sticker, but like, whatever, who cares? Hold on. I mean, I kind of care, but like, the question is, do I care enough? And the answer to that is no. Oh, perfect. There's no overhang whatsoever. It just goes right up to the very top of the thing. Oh, and look, see, the whiteout just kind of easily scrapes off a little. It's fine. No one can tell. Okay, so anyways, that's what that side looks like. I think I'm going to put the August sticker over here on this side. So let's go ahead and do this side. Let me see. I guess I could use this as a sidebar because I don't really even use it. And also, I have this extra strip, so like, why not? Right? Is that even... See, I don't even know if that's what it's for though, because, you know, like I mentioned, these aren't made for like August specifically, but hey, it kind of works. Oh my gosh. It's like, could you not please? Okay. Wait, is that right? I don't know. We're just gonna put this here. So, yeah, because I don't really use my sidebar. I still haven't gotten any ideas at all from anyone about what to use their sidebar for. So, if you have an idea, you know, go ahead and let me know what you use yours for. I know like some people use it for their, like, I don't know, maybe their monthly to-dos and stuff, but I just don't like think on that, I don't know, grand of a scale, I guess you could say. Like, I don't plan monthly to-dos really. And there is stuff that I like to do monthly, you know, like for example, like wash my cat's litter box or wash our bed sheets, you know, so there's monthly things that I like to do. But I don't know, I don't find it helpful just to like put it in the sidebar as a checklist for some reason. Is that crooked? Yeah, so I don't know. Why is there like just the tiniest bit of overhang? That's so strange. Okay, I'm gonna cut it though. Oops, sorry if I bumped you. This is the current week in my planner that you're getting a glimpse of. It's so tiny though that I don't even know if I could cut it. I mean, I think I can. So if you do want to see that plan with me, the link will be down in the description box below, as well as any shops that I'm going to be using. Okay, this is just cutting the planner, so whatever. Good thing it's my planner and I'm not planning someone else's planner. So as well as any shops that I'm going to be using, they will also be linked down below for your purchasing convenience. Okay, I don't know. I feel like having the planner cut would bother me less than like having this like tiny bit of overhang that would like just kind of like get dirty and make the stick to things. I don't know. You know what I mean? So anyways, forgot the August part, and then I need to figure out what to do right there. I think in the last year's planners there used to be like that calendar, didn't there? Because now they have the calendars like here in the corners of their Erin Condren Weekly, but I think they used to be right there. Yeah, I think I'm right. So I'm just gonna put that right there. I think I made a good decision putting it over here. I think that's how she wanted it to be, because look how crowded with stars it is over here. So I think it would be kind of hard to see the month, you know, versus right here, just like just that perfect space that's right there. Like put the sticker there, dummy. Okay. Anyways, so then we've also got in here bill dues, paydays. We've got these like boxes for me to just kind of scatter around. We've got little boxes, like quarter boxes or whatever. More boxes. I've got some bow flags and I got some icons. So let's go ahead and just start by planning. And I want to also, I don't know, I think I'll do that later. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Today is August 1st, the day that I'm filming this on. So like thankfully I managed to kind of get my life together and actually film August in a reasonable time, because since I'm filming on the 1st, I should hopefully be able to get this plan with me up, you know, sometime within this second week of August. So I'm just gonna layer these two boxes on top of each other. Oops, I don't want them crooked or anything. Okay, they're a little bit, whatever. We're gonna put National Planner Day. I'm just gonna squeeze it on in here. So today is National Planner Day. Happy National Planner Day to you. I mean, obviously by the time you watch this, it's not gonna be National Planner Day, but you know, whatever. If you knew about National Planner Day, then let me know what you did for National Planner Day. I am planning. And then I also wrote in Llamas. I don't know if that's how you say it. I'm so bad with my spirituality. Anyways, that's a pagan holiday. For the like, it's kind of like the time between, like, it's like the first harvest time, basically. I don't know too much about it, to be quite honest. I'm hoping, as some of y'all might have seen, I'm like just being flat out honest. I'm hoping that with my spirituality tracker, I will be getting better at it, and, you know, better at learning more about my religion. So anyways, you know, it's not like I grew up in this religion. It's like, okay, well, just kind of like how when you're a kid you go to Bible school or something, or, you know, you learn things in church. I have to like start from scratch and like learn all these different things, and it's like, well, I need to make time to do that. Yeah. So anyways, that's why I don't talk about it too much, to be quite honest, is because I just don't want to like talk about things that I don't know a lot about. You know what I mean? I'm already a not confident person, but then when you put on top of it something that I just like don't really know much about, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I do. So anyways, then the 8th, okay, the 8th through the 12th is the Planners Collaborative sale. So I want to use a strip of washi for that. what do I have though? I forgot to bring out washi. Oh, this is cute. Let's bring out some of my Simply Gilded sub box washi, because she's got this like beachy, pooly kind of themed washi, and I kind of want to use this one with the waves, and it's like hollow, so it's beautiful. So I said the 8th from the 8th through the 12th, not from the 12th. Okay, so I'm just going to use this washi right here. And here's the 12th. I do have a shop that is going to be in the Planners Collaborative sale that I do PR for, which is Aurora and Avalon Creations. So make sure you use the, not use the code, make sure you use the TPC code to save, but make sure you put Moon Prism in the notes to seller before you check out. And then that way you can still get my Moon Phase dashboard freebie, and you know, you'll save with whatever the TPC code is when they release it. So definitely do that. And I'm just gonna write TPC begins, I guess. Oops, oh my god. Okay, whatever. TPC, and then on the 9th, okay, right here, I've got several things. So, okay, this is stethoscope. Let's use that. And I'm gonna use a box. Or no, I don't, because that's gonna cover that. Okay, I'm just gonna use a stethoscope. And, excuse me, come here. Cute little stethoscope. It's so tiny. I mean, it's not super tiny, but whatever. So I have to, we've got several. So I've got an ENT appointment at 11. And then I've got the pediatrician at 2:30. I actually scheduled this day off because I've got like a ton of crap going on. And then it's also meet and greet at my son's school. And that is at 5:30. There's too much going on. Okay, let's see. And then on the 10th, ooh, yes, this is a fun one. I wish I could use a bigger, okay, let's use one of these. So on the 10th, my drive-ins is having this like back to school carnival. And I thought this would be fun. I actually have this weekend off. Oops, I didn't leave a lot of room. Because yeah, normally I work on the weekends, but I have this weekend and possibly this weekend, I'm not sure, off, because at the college where my part-time job is transitioning between the end of the summer semester and then the start of the fall semester. So yeah, we're gonna go there and have this really fun sounding carnival where there's gonna be like games and stuff. I can't think and like look at my notes at the same time. But yeah, and we're gonna go see the double feature, which is The Lion King and Toy Story 4, which I'm so excited. I want to see both. And I love the drive-ins because it's definitely great for you to just go in your PJs and bring your pillows and bring your own snacks, your own drinks, you know, and then just relax. And it's also really neat for some kiddos who are not, you know, like neurotypical, because you can't quite often bring them to the actual movie theater because they can't sit still long enough, they can't be quiet long enough, which thankfully my son is finally at the age where he can contain himself like 99% of the time in a movie theater. But for the longest time, I don't think I even took him to a movie theater until he was like 8 maybe, or maybe 7. I feel like 8 though, because it just was like not possible. So I still love the drive-ins. Okay, so we're doing that. And then the 12th, yes, the 12th is the first day of school for my son. So let's just grab a little one here. So he's hopefully not going to be staying at this school. So we had a lot of problems with his school last year. And I don't know if I've talked about that on my channel, but the principal was like just horrible. His teachers were not understanding. It took the entire school year to get his IEP. Like literally, it was like the week before the last week of the school year when we finally had the IEP meeting and discussed the plan. And I alerted them in like September. So like maybe within 3 weeks of school starting. So I was just so upset over the whole thing. And I've had problems with their school in the past, so I'm glad he's going to be going to a different school. He's going to be going to the school zoned by our house since he does live with me full time. But hopefully he's not going to be going to that school for the rest of the year because the reviews are not that great. So unfortunately, they are apparently not a great school. But yeah, so I did put in a zone variance request because we want him to go to a school where we actually know some teachers, because my father-in-law is a retired teacher, and so he still stays in touch with a lot of his old friends. And we know of some teachers at this other school. It's a really good school, and they have a pretty good, decent rating. So we want him to go there, but the principal will not just straight up accept zone variances until after count day, so she knows all of these zone students, you know, have been accounted for, and then if there's extra space. So keep our fingers crossed he's going to go to that school. Phew. Okay, so anyways, on the 15th, we have a birthday. I want to use this cute bow flag because this is my mother-in-law's birthday. So we're going to put the hat there, I suppose. And then I'm going to use a happy birthday script from my newest addiction. Just layer it like that. Oh, is that straight? Okay, it's straight enough. So I'm going to write in her name right there, and then, see, I got to keep track on my little sticky notes. So I did this, I did that, I did that, I did that, I did that. It's all out of order because I just like write things in as they show up, and then sometimes I wrote things in the beginning of the month and then things at the end of the month, but then there's something else in the beginning of the month. I gotta squeeze it in or just write it underneath. Anyways, so her birthday is there. Oh, and then also on the 15th, it's ooh, let me see. I actually think I have some in the back. It's a full moon. So I've got some extra stickers back here. Yeah, let's use these because they're cute and little. So I've got some stickers from Aurora and Avalon. Speaking of, they're the TPC sale. These are just like moon, like little tiny moon dots, basically. So I'm going to use the full moon sticker here, and then I'm going to write it. I'm going to put it right here. And so we're going to write full moon. Okay, so it's a full moon on the 15th as well. And then what else? Birthday. Okay. There's another birthday, so I'm keeping those out. My son's birthday. Actually, I think his is next. The 18th, the 22nd, and the 30th. Yeah. So for my son's birthday, I want to use a bluish one. This is a very special birthday because he is turning the big double digits. He's going to be 10 years old, y'all. And, yeah, can't believe it. Like, pretty soon the teenage years are going to be here, and then before I know it, he'll be graduated, and I'm just going to be a little empty nest. But yeah, because he's my only one. But yeah, I'm happy for him. I'm excited for him to, you know, I'm excited to see him grow into a man, and I can only hope I'm doing a good job and that he is going to be a good man one day. So let me know if you have any fun ideas for a 10-year-old birthday party. Something to, you know, celebrate this literally once in a lifetime event, turning double digits. So that's my son's birthday. And then, what did I say? The 22nd and then the 30th. So the 22nd, what do we got going on here? Oh, I got a dentist appointment. Let me tell you all about this dentist appointment, okay? Is there a tooth? There is. That's perfect. So I went to the dentist. When did I go to the dentist? It was July something. Now I have to tell you. Even though it's not super relevant, but like, I just like need to know. Oh, okay. So July 29th. So 3 days ago, I went to the dentist. And I needed a deep clean because it's honestly been like maybe it's been for sure 2 years, maybe 3, but I feel like it's been 2 since I've had my teeth cleaned, and that was just like a whole fiasco with our finances and our insurance company at 2 o'clock. So yeah, my husband, like, he got laid off from his job because he used to work for Solar City, and then Tesla bought out Solar City, and then they kind of got rid of his department. So then he got a new job, but then his insurance didn't kick in for like 3 months, and then the 30th. And then so by the time that, you know, like we had finally gotten insurance again, because what was I doing at the time? I think I wasn't working at the time. I think I was just doing I was full-time in school or something, full-time stay-at-home mom or something. I don't know. I don't think I was working at the time. And so, yeah, by the time that kicked in, we were like so behind on bills. We're like, you know, I don't have time to or the money to go to the dentist, you know, like that's on the bottom of my list. We need to catch up with the bills. And this is the new moon. So since I don't have new moon stickers on here, because like the new moon is just usually represented as like a black space, I think I'm just gonna write it in, or oh wait, I have this cute overlay tape from Rose Colored Days. It's not gonna like match or anything because it's hollow, but I just love overlay tape and it's so pretty. Anyways, so yeah, so then we, you know, had to catch up to the bills and catch up on things we were behind on, and you know, I don't know. Basically, it just got put off for a long time, and then I think he changed jobs, and so he had to get new insurance again, and then I was looking for a full-time job, and then I got a job with a college, but it wasn't full-time. And by the way, those tapes are perforated, so they're like perfectly like, you know, ready to go. Yeah, and then so I got a job, but it wasn't full-time, and then like, I don't know. There was just so much like putting it off, which it's not going to fit because this is the monthly, so it's not made as the same size as the Erin Condren boxes, but whatever. You still get the idea, right? Ooh, it's cute with the moon phases. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, we were just trying to catch up and just live our lives, and then so yeah, so it got pushed off. So finally, oh wait, dentist, I have the tooth icon. Yeah, so finally I got around to making an appointment, and lo and behold, I have like a tiny cavity, so at least there's that. It's not like a huge cavity. But yeah, they're like, oh, there's like, you know, pockets and like a ton of plaque and you need a deep clean. So I was like, whatever, this is what I get. So anyways, long story short, yeah, so I finally went to the dentist and got half of my mouth deep cleaned, because apparently they said, oh, with your insurance, you can only get half your mouth at a time. And I was like, well, what the heck? So that's annoying. You know, because I'm already taking time off work to, you know, be at the dentist, and now I gotta come back. Like, what the heck? Like, why couldn't we have just done the whole thing in one day? Anyways, so that's why I have to go back to the dentist to get the other side of my mouth cleaned and deep cleaned, and then also they have like a tiny little cavity to fill. So also I need to put in my paydays. I don't put in my paydays like with my job or my husband's job. I just put in the paydays for my part-time job because they're like weird. I think it's the 10th and the 25th, except for if it's a weekend, then so it's the 9th or the 23rd. But sometimes it's like a Wednesday or, you know, like a Monday or like something. So yeah, it's rather odd. I wish it was just like every 2 weeks, like every other job, but I guess that's the college for you. So anyways, I'm just going to put in those paydays because my husband gets paid weekly, so he's paid every Friday. And then I'm paid, is it called bi-monthly? Yeah, whatever, once every 2 weeks. So I don't know, I just don't put those in. So anyways, those are just my college paydays, and then that is it for the month. This is so pretty. I want to put in these other boxes though, and as some of y'all already know, I don't use the bill dues just because simply I just don't crowd my planner with stuff. I've done it before. It's too crowded. I don't know. Things get lost, you know, because I'm like putting in birthdays and days that my in-laws are out of town and all these things, and then I don't know, it just kind of gets lost somehow. So I have a pre-planner that I use to pre-plan out my weeks, and it also comes with like a monthly overview in it, and so I just use that for putting my bills in it, because then that way when I'm pre-planning I can look at that month and, you know, go like, oh, what bills are due, and then so from there I will also put them into the week when I'm planning my week, but I don't put my bills here anymore. So are any of these icons useful? Oh, the birthday cake, let's see that. Oh, and a present too. That's cute. So let's use the present for my son's, because he doesn't even like desserts. It's wild, y'all. He doesn't like, I don't know of any kind of cookies he likes. He does not like any kind of ice cream except vanilla. He does not like when we go trick-or-treating, like me and my husband honestly end up eating most of his candy. He prefers the what you call it, like fruity candies or like sours and stuff, you know, gummies and things like that. Well, my husband and I, we prefer, well, I prefer, especially my husband likes both, but I love chocolate. So like I'll eat the Twixes and the Snickers and the Kit Kats and all that, and he don't care. He's just not a sweet person, not a sweet eater, you know what I mean? He's a sweet boy, but he's not a sweet eater. So let's give him the present, and with my mother-in-law the cake. That's so pretty. Okay, now for the notes sections. This might get a little repetitive, so I apologize if it does. Oh, you know what? Let's use some of these, because I just put it away, but like, I could use these boxes. Anyways, so I apologize if this is going to get repetitive as the months go on, because I just am now realizing it's going to be the same as last month. So this is going to be, in case you didn't watch that, my movies section. And so I just I'm going to be writing in here like what movies are coming out, you know, for August, because we just like to, you know, we don't go to the movies a lot, but that way whenever we do, if we want to, I can just look at this and know, you know, what's coming out, or we can kind of get an idea of when it's not going to be in theaters anymore. It might, you know, show up on Netflix or something. By the way, I'm so excited for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Have y'all seen this trailer? Have y'all read the books? This is actually like, it's like, oh my gosh, like my dreams come true. I remember reading those books in middle school. What was it, like maybe 6th grade or so? And the stories were really creepy, but I mean, if y'all have read these books, you know that the illustrations were like far worse. If you want to give yourself nightmares, go and look up the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark illustrations, because you will give yourself nightmares. Those illustrations, I mean, I'm not exaggerating, because I've even looked it up as an adult to show my husband, because he is 11 years older than me, so a lot of, you know, like kid stuff that I liked, he might not have liked, because he had maybe have like already been an adult by then, or you know what I mean? So I don't think he had read the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark books or whatever, and I was like, oh my gosh, you need to see these illustrations, because they are so freaky. And yeah, so I'm not exaggerating, because I even looked it up as an adult, and I was like, yeah, these are still as terrifying as I remember. I swear the illustrations are just like haunting. So if you want to give yourself nightmares, go look at that, and then read the story along with it, and it's just like, what? Like, and then so I have high expectations. I hope the movie doesn't let me down. The trailers looked really creepy. The illustrations were still creepier. But the trailer definitely looks really creepy. So I'm really excited about that. I love horror movies. I love thrillers, suspense and stuff, and psychological movies. That's my jam for sure. I'm trying to think, because this section is my month specific section. So for like July, I have my bucket list. I'm thinking that this will be, so we've got 2 birthdays, and then I'm thinking school list. Yeah, that's what I'm going to put here, back to school list. I can't believe it's back to school time already. What if you have kids, when do they go back to school? Because I actually found out it greatly varies. There's some people in the like UK or Australia where they don't go back till like September, I think I heard. And then I'm just gonna write and birthdays. And then also like some people in the US, their kids go back in like July, like they're already in school, like mid-July or late July. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like that just seems too early. My son's, he used to go, schooling for him used to start like the very like last week of August, or maybe second to last. But they pushed it further into the middle of August, because then now they get out sooner, you know, they get out like mid-May instead of like beginning of June. So I'm not sure why they did that, but they decided to do that. So, okay, so those are the birthdays, and then I'll just write in the back to school items we gotta buy later on. Let's go ahead and do my habit tracker area here. And see, this is another reason I'm so glad that I'm actually planning the month in my planner, like not in the freaking middle or end of the month, because I can use my habit tracker, because I really did not get as much use out of it for July as I would have liked, because of how like I hadn't even planned July until like the 16th or something. So I was able to go back and do my steps because it's recorded on my Fitbit. But as far as these other habits, I don't know. Like, it was the middle of the month. I have no idea if I had done those on that day or not. And then I just was kind of bad keeping up with it anyway. But yeah, so I'm more excited now that we're gonna, like, I'm actually planning on August 1st. Yay. And I have to go back and do this. Oh, and I have to print another one. Dang it. Because it's, like I said, it's August 1st. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my little monthly reflection. But yeah, this is an insert from Lightning Bug Studios, which she made custom for me, and I have to print it out, and I forgot, so I apologize. I'm not gonna do that right now, because another problem is I also need more tape runner. Because if you saw the last plan with me for July, I have a tape runner like this, but it's only the inside and it's not the case. And so I'm like holding it all weird and like rolling it out, and it keeps jamming, and I ended up breaking it. So off camera. So yeah, I really need to get a like actual tape runner that has the case. I accidentally bought just the refills. So yeah, I can't even, unless I stick it down with washi, but I just kind of don't want to do that. So yeah, especially because it's a monthly reflection, so I don't even need to have that there until the end of August or the beginning of September, so I can reflect on August. So it's like not urgent, but that is what's going to go here, my monthly reflection, like insert from Lightning Bug Studios. And then spirituality. Okay, I'm just going to number these just off camera, kind of like how I did over here. I did just like, 1 through 31. So I'm just gonna do that off camera. And then for over here, this is my little financial section. So I can't show like last month because of the numbers, but like basically it was like I have my debt, my savings, and my sinking funds. So if you want to see how that's set up, it's kind of like my little budget section, so as far as like, I don't have them written down, so I can't say for sure. Dang it, I'm gonna have to keep referencing. Okay, so yeah, we'll start with debt. I want to get like a kit for this or something. Yeah, so as far as like budgeting goes, I use an app called EveryDollar, and that helps me actually track all of the transactions, and then I categorize those transactions into a certain category, and so, because that's a lot of transactions to be putting in a planner, like every single purchase that I make or bill that I pay, that's a lot. So I just use an app for that, and it's a free app, and I like it a lot. It's very helpful. So that's what I use. I don't track that in my planner, but I do track, oops, let's just take it down here. I do like to track the balances, because I don't track that in the app. And I don't know, I just feel like, there's the bump for my nail. I just feel like it's a little more motivational for me, I think, to track like the balance at the start of the month, and then also like any debt, like, what I paid towards it, or if I had to use it, unfortunately, how much I did. Yeah. So, and then what the balance at the end of the month was. So for example, like my, our care credit card I had to use because the dentist deep cleaning is expensive. It's like $500, and that's with insurance. And we don't have that like just saved up to just, here you go, take it all, pay in cash kind of a thing. No, we don't. So on the credit card category, it's going to go up because I had to use one of the cards, but, and it's going to go up again come, when I do September's budget, because I have another dentist appointment in August, as you saw. So yeah, unfortunately it's gonna go up in that category, but hopefully after those appointments, it'll start going back down, and then the other categories will go down too. By the way, I'm sorry if you can hear my son in the background using the restroom. I hope you can't. All right, so for savings is a very short category because we don't have like multiple buckets of savings. We just have our emergency fund. And then I think I'm going to put this here too. Once we get our emergency fund built up, our sinking funds are kind of like an a savings account too, but not really. Once we get our emergency funds built up, then the extra that we save every month is just going to go towards, like, I don't know, maybe Murphy money or something, or it's supposed to go towards extra debt. I'm kind of loosely following the Dave Ramsey method of like getting out of debt, you know? So yeah, it is supposed to go towards extra debt. We'll see. I don't know, because I feel kind of like I'm not sure if saving $1,000 is enough for, you know, emergencies or whatever. It's definitely a good place to start though, and it's definitely like helpful because it's like, you know, if you really saved up for an emergency, like you needed like you felt more comfortable with like 10 grand or something, like that's gonna, I mean, especially if you're kind of living like paycheck to paycheck almost, that's gonna take a while to save, and that's very discouraging because, like, you know, you want to start paying off your debts, and you're like, instead of paying off your debts, you're just like saving up all your money, and then what happens in an emergency, and you have to use that money, and then you just keep saving it, and then it's like, well, when do I break this cycle and finally start paying my debt? So you have to cut it off, you know, you have to cut it off some point so you can start tackling the debt, but still have something to save just in case. I mean, something to have just in case. So that's, yeah, I can see why that's the purpose of it, is because 1,000 is, you know, it's a good jumping off point, and it's also shouldn't take too long to save. It's not like it's gonna take you like 10 years to save it, you know what I mean? And you can start paying your debt. So for sinking funds, we're gonna do Prime. I think I put too many lines here, but whatever. So I've got Prime, I've got Xbox, I've got Nintendo, household, clothing. We also have a monthly household budget, but you know, like sometimes there's bigger purchases you might need to make, and which you can use technically your savings for, I suppose, but if it's emergency savings, I don't want to use that. You know, I'd rather, if I know I need to make a big purchase, I'd rather plan for it and not just be like, oh, well, let's just use our emergency money. So that's what that category is for. We also have a monthly medical budget too, because we're all here constantly going to the doctor and on meds. But then also there's a little extra because, you know, sometimes you get billed from the doctor because there's like a portion your insurance can cover or whatever. And so you gotta, like, you know, set some money aside for that too, because you know it's gonna eventually happen. And then I'm just gonna use some more of this washi, I think. I'll fill in the amounts later, obviously. And don't want to leave this, I'm just gonna leave that the way it is. I want to use some washi over here to kind of pull in from these boxes that came with the kit. So I'm gonna use this cute like pool floaty washi. And it's like these adorable little pool, like heart-shaped pool floaties. And you can see like the shadow from the water, and then the like little sparkly ripples of water that are in the hollow. It's so pretty. And I'm gonna use this other wave tape. I need that space. I'm just gonna put it here. And just put that right here. That's pretty. So pretty. And then that's about it, I think, for this plan with me. Like I said, I'm just going to fill in the dollar amounts off camera, print this out later on, and then write the numbers in off camera as well, since that's a bit tedious. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please give this, whoops, sorry, I'm zoomed in. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Please leave me a comment down below and say hi, or if you have any questions about anything, then let me know. Do let me know, because I will respond. I reply to all of my comments. And please subscribe if you're not already, but you would like to see more videos from me. I do my weekly plan with me's, monthly plan with me's, and monthly hauls. I like to do them monthly, so it's less of a burden for you to like skip my videos if you know, aren't interested in seeing hauls, and it's only once a month. So anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Again, hope you have a wonderful rest of your a week or day or whatever, month of August. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, take care, y'all. Bye.